trade to make a living, it becomes so difficult. If you trade to make an income month end, it becomes so difficult. This is why we tend to see people start doing account management, start selling signals, selling all these other things to supplement that, right? And I always say this to people, is that trading is not, we must understand what trading is, right? It's an investment tool, right? It's not an income generator tool.
Warren Buffett was once told in the '08 crash, "Mr. Buffett, you've lost $10 million today." Do you know what he said? He said, "I haven't lost anything. I haven't sold." Me and Buffett have the same mindset. I'm tens of thousands in loss on my Euro USD trades, but I haven't lost anything because I haven't closed the trade. No stop loss. We share that mindset, and inshallah, the markets will turn around and I will be profitable. That's the problem with these traders nowadays. Stop losses, closing their trades. Don't close, don't lose.
Exactly.
When you begin, it's always hard to start. It's common that you have high expectations. At first you lose when learning trading art. But don't give up, just try to have some patience. Of course you think that game will be so easy. Such business is as cruel as the rest. Don't let your wins just make your head be dizzy. If stay and trade, result will be the best. I know that every single day you can begin the competition. Get profit with your every trade. Just know that Forex is your mission. Forex is my life. Forex is my life. Some time will pass and you will see the trading is not so hard for those who they're long. There's always one whose help is there waiting. And finally, you'll keep your profits strong. I know that every single day you can begin the competition. Get profit with your every trade. Just know that Forex is your mission. Forex is my life. Forex is my life. Forex is my life. You know that only Forex will give you continue getting better. Just don't give up, be in a deal.
Hello. Yeah, this is I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you are watching. Uh, Especially for all of us that were trading AXI funding account. This is a very, very important um, stuff that you need to try to understand. I try to do all my best to make sure that I render appropriate service for everyone on my platform. So please, guys, don't joke with it. This is a life-changing program. This can help you. So, but it has a very logical stuff that you are going to need to understand to be a very good successful active funder funding trader. Now, I'm going to show you one thing that is very, very funny this morning, and you need to understand all this for you to be able to pass your funded stuff properly. Okay. Now, I want us to see to observe one thing from here. This is AXI account that was allocated for me, and you can see that I have Australian dollar, which is 123. I have one shelf, which is 0.01, and I have one pounds, which is 0.02. So now, what I want us to understand here is this. Because we have been trading our account before AXI gave us a funding. We have to listen very careful here. We have been trading our account before AXI gave us funding. So we cannot get the same result on AXI. You understand? You can't get the same result on AXI, as in your float on your primary account and the float on AXI will not be equal. Okay? So now you have to be very careful that whenever you want to do your trimming everything on your basic account, whenever you want to do it on your basic account, be very, very careful that you consider your AXI account. You consider your AXI account, which I'm going to do now. If you look at my real account, you can see that I have one USD, one shelf, which is this, and 0.01, 0.01. I got 2 pounds buy and sell 0.02, 0.02. But if you look at AXI, I got only one, which is buy, which is 0.02 also. But look at this, you can see that here my is $5. But you can see that there's no edge leg. There's no edge leg, which is a sell leg that is having this float. That means this float has been there before I qualify for my trade. So this floating will not going to be future on our AXI trade. It's not going to be future on our AXI trade. So now, and if you come to AUD card, I have 0.06 buy sell, and I have 0.02 buy, 0.05 buy. But if you come to my AXI, you will see that I have 0.05 buy, 0.03 buy, and 0.08 sell. Meanwhile, 0.06 sell, 0.0. You can see because multiplier is affecting the lot size here. Okay. So now what am I going to do now is I'm going to be a little bit sensitive whenever I'm trading AXI. Whenever I'm trading my account, I need to be very, very smart with some of the decision I'll be making. So now, if you look at it now, I want to trim my, what is it? I want to trim my AUD card account. I want to trim it, and you will see what I want to do now uh, for my trimming. Okay, so what I want to do now is let me blow it off a bit, and I'm going to minimize it back. You can see what is happening here. This is my target, but I just feel like let me just trim it for the purpose of this class. And if you look at my pounds, this is uh, my decision on this pounds. Uh, I might leave it because let's look at what happened. You see, we our target should be somewhere here for pounds because you can see it has peaked. So our target should be somewhere here for our pounds. And here we want to put buy stop of two, another two um, lot size here. So 0.02. This will be the pending order, and it's a buy stop at what price? This price here, which is 1.3476. 639. Okay, then I'm going to do that. So I've already concluded this is how I want to trade this here. And if we go back to our if we go back to our AXI, you will see that AXI, our AXI doesn't even trigger it because maybe, let's see, maybe if we refresh it, maybe to show the trigger. You can see this is our account. This is our account. You can see that this is our account, our normal account. You see this is our normal account and open trades. We can see open trade, but we don't see pending order. Here, you have to switch to allocation account here, which I'm switching. All right. So, but if you look at it, uh, it didn't show pending order. That means they didn't consider a pending order. Um, so now, okay, let's leave that one. So now we want to, I want to manage this trade here. There's a trade here that I need to manage, which is my AUD card. I want to manage it. I want to reduce the lot size, so I want to trim it. So let me see AUD card. This is it. If we look at my 0.06, which is sell, is minus 7174, and so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to key in this because 0.02 enter on my key. What is the profit there? The profit margin on 0.02 is 11. I will just put 11 there, 11. Then the calculator said I have to keep $2 and I will apply $9 to what I want to do. Then 0.05, 0.05, enter. Sorry, 0.05, enter. And what do I want to do? The profit there is 47 point something. I'm just going to put 47 there. Now, the calculator said I must keep $2 and I must roll over 42. Then I'll come to top here, which is our cell that we want to work on. Then I'll come to here, I will say 0.06. What is the floating loss? 175, 170. So let's put it as 176 because market is still floating. And our apply, when you look at apply column, we are going to apply 51, which is this. So I'm going to apply 51. So now we can trim this at profit of 0.02. That's what I want to do here, 0.02. Okay, that is what we're going to do. Yes. So now I'm going to trim. I'm going to close these two at profit 100%, and I'm going to trim this by 0.02. All right. Now I've done that. All this is going to affect what we are doing here. Everything here is going to be affected. Everything here is going to be affected going forward. So now, by the time I come back, let me refresh it. Maybe it has copied it because I realize that sometimes it's lagging. It's lagging. AXI platform is lagging, doesn't copy us. Whenever you refresh, you come back to your own to our account here. This account we are trading here, because if you look at it now, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and if you look at it here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need to switch again to allocation account to see maybe it has copied. And what did you see? You can see that our allocation account has copied exactly what we did, but what happened? Something is missing. I don't know who can get what is missing. And what is missing is that If you look at our card is sitting on 0.04 on our live account, and our card is sitting on 0.06 on AXI. These are the problems these are the challenges. It's not a problem, but these are the challenges that we are going to be having. So you have to balance the two when you are trimming your account. You have to balance the two while you are trimming your account. It's very important. I just discovered that sometimes AXI and our live account does not pick the same thing, and we have to be extremely careful when we are doing our trimming. You can see now that two things have changed. Two things are it's not two things are maybe let me say two things is not appropriate. You can see that we have 0.01 chef, which is this morning, and if you look at this here, we have 0.01 chef, which is this morning. We have 0.2, which is pounds on the 15th. We have 0.2 buy. Okay, let me say 0.2 buy, which is on the 15th. Actually copy that, and we have 0.04 that we trim now, but actually saw it as 0.06. Okay, so what we are going to do here is that, and if you look at cell 0.02, you see that our cell 0.02 is not on AXI. Why is it not on AXI? Because this 0.02 is been running before before uh, we are qualified for AXI funding. So that 0.02 will not reflected on AXI. So please, guys, you have to learn how to check these two trades so that you don't make the mistakes. This can disqualify you as fast as you don't consider it, guys. So what I'm going to do now is, we need to balance the leg back. Let's come here and see what we have made for today. uh, the reason why we use the calculator will help us to be making profit, because you can see that out of this thing we did, calculator let us know we keep $7 out of all this streaming we did. Because if you don't do that, you can quickly mess up your Axis Select account. Okay, so now I'm waiting to let this thing pop up so that um, I can see what we did now, what is the result of what we did now. I'm sorry, sometimes my server is always giving me all this thing. So we need to wait. We need to. I will wait for us to see. So now another thing we need to do is we need to make sure we edge our. We must not forget that we need to edge our AUD card back so that we don't have issue with this leg that is left on Axis Select. So now when we edge now, Axis Select 2, we buy the edge leg, and it will help us. So I don't know why this computer is behaving like this. Okay, it's my okay. Let me wait. We're going to wait to see. So, this is very, very important for you to be because the problem is Axi is not loading this money for us directly on our account. Axi is copying our account. And if you see, that's why I normally tell people that are doing copy trade that you will see that when your master account is when your master account trader, when they are trading 7 trades on your own as a copier, you that you are copying them, you'll be seeing like 4 trades. And this is very, very misconception between the server, between the master and the slave. You can see our normal account, which is our own account, our own money, is a master, and which as the account is a slave. But you can see that the same record is not what you are seeing in the two. So that's why you have to be very smart in whatever thing you are doing so that you don't fall short. So that you don't fall short, guys. What is the problem of this thing? Okay, let me close it. I want to close this AXI and restart it. It's giving me and the tax and tax. Okay, so let's launch it back. So here is it. Here is the account again. So this is the account again. So this is the account again. All we want to check now is here. We want to check. I don't know why this why is so difficult to check this. It's the same thing. We are seeing the same thing again. Okay. I don't know, but I think this we pass message to all of us that we are trading AXI account. That's why I normally say if you are trading, if you find yourself trading AXI account, you are a professional trader, and you have to be very very smart with whatever thing you are doing, because if you are not, you need to understand how copy trades works, because AXI is copying you. AXI doesn't give you money directly. So their own investment is to copy your own trade, and whatever you are doing on your own trade will mirror on their own money they give to you. But remember that the mirror is not going to be perfect. It depending on what is the situation of your account before they give you funding. And whenever you are trimming your account, you have to be very careful that it doesn't affect your AXI account. That is why sometimes when you look at your own personal account, your drawdown can be 40% minus 40%, and AXI will still tell you that you have not hit their own minus 10%. Because once you hit minus 10% of AXI money, AXI will close their money and they will run away from you because they believe that you will blow their account. Okay, so I want to show us what is the profit we have made today, but unfortunately, I don't know what really happened. My system is misbehaving. So I'm going to pause this video here. I'm going to pause it here, but I'm going to see try to check um, to check what to check the result of what we did now, because like I said, you remember calculator is always protecting us so that we can keep small profit. This edging calculator is very important for you as edge trader. You have to learn how to use it. And if you have a valid license, you can download it on the portal for you to be using it, because it's there for you to understand how it works so that you can trim properly. Okay, so having said this, I'll keep the video. I'll keep the video like this, and please, guys, you just need to monitor this. I'm going to start a special class for all the professional trader which are funded account, so that we are going to be understanding how funded account works. So let me come here. I don't know, maybe okay. Axis can give us what we have done today on their own parts, but is it all we did today? Let me see. Swap trade history. Is it today? Is it what I did now? Yeah, this is what I did now. All is on the 16, on the 16, on the 16, on the 16. Yeah, but they don't give us the profit and loss. They don't give it to us. But if you look at it very well, you can see that realized. You see, you see what is happening here is a realized profit. Let me see. Stop loss, realized profit. You can see this place say realized profit. But if you look at open trade, what will you see? Unrealized profit. But when on your history is already a realized profit. There's the difference between two of them is that this profit is yours, but when your trade is still opening, it's unrealized uh, profit, which is you are not sure. You are not sure if it's yours. So that is it. So now let's look at our realized something. Actually, they're supposed to give us total sum, but unfortunately, they don't give us total sum here. So what we're gonna do is we're going to add everything together. You're going to add everything together. Let me look for my calculator. This is the same thing I want to look for in. So we have minus 58, which is minus 58.48. Then minus minus at the back. Then plus. Oh shit. Okay, let me do this. Let me do this. Let me cancel all this. Let's start from here. 1.53 plus 2.4, 2.45 plus 2.47 plus 17.68 plus 66.63. Everything is 90. Then we minus this, what 58 minus 58 comma 48 is equal to this. Remember, we still have swap minus, so minus uh, 0.78. So on AXI, these are profits as at today. We can add all this one, but I don't. I just ignore it. So on AXI, with all what I did now with my trimming, I've made $31.05. Okay. So this is how we are going to be working between our master account and AXI copy account. Please, you are a professional trader. And let me tell you, don't rush to anywhere. I've said it several times. You don't need to rush in trading. If you can have $20,000 funding for this year, so be it. For the whole year, so be it, guys. Don't want to rush that you want to have half a million dollar funding this year, $1 million funding this year. You have to understand this principle first. You remember that you are a a private account trader. You just are introduced to this, so you just need to. That's why I'm taking my time to explain everything, so you can see how I'm synchronizing the two accounts together, guys. So this is what is needed. This is understanding that is needed. Don't forget that I've not edged my leg back in here, but it's because this one is acting up. I'm going to do it as soon as I close this video. Thank you for very much, all actually funded trader. Thank you, because now I recognize you as a professional trader. You are not amateur anymore. Thank you.